seen
On
the people?
Twitch?
Yeah, have you not seen the
The
people on Twitch?
general Twitch population has become much more normal looking.
Well, yeah,
It's not crusty gamers anymore.
But the users are all 13-year-old boys, so I put deodorant on.
Yeah, and those are some of the best looking boys.
No, they're not. Topo Chico. Alrighty, before we begin talking about GSL Group E, I want to talk about our sponsor here today, Topo Chico. Currently, Topo Chico is running their 125th anniversary. That means you can get Topo Chicos in 4 different bottle designs. Very exciting. This is a classic Topo Chico. What we're known for in the modern day. They put out this logo in 2015. Nice, easy, beautiful, refreshing. Alrighty, let's begin. Let's turn it on. Let's talk about Prince versus Maru.
Yes.
Alrighty. So I'll get it going. It's playing. So what do you think? What do you think about this up and comer? This up and comer from name a city he's from. Up and comer.
I don't know where he's from. Okay, well, I think the general consensus going into this game was that not only is Maru going to roll, but Prince isn't going to do anything noteworthy. And I immediately texted you, what point are you in the game? I'm at 23:05 in the VOD.
23:05, let me get there. Yeah, I want to make it very clear. I thought Prince is going to come out of this group stage. I want to make it very clear. I knew.
You texted me. You said Prince is going to win the whole thing.
Yeah, he did it.
Before any of the games started. And I was a little confused about that. Because I was like, well, where did you get this insider info from? You don't watch GSL. You have zero familiarity with the player.
GSL.
And for you to have familiarity with Prince means you're watching like weekly cups in Korea that happen probably at like starting at 4 a.m. our time, ending at 7.
I want to. I want to be. You want
to be the weird, obscure Korea guy?
I want to be a Korean caster who lives in a shitty studio but just loves the passion and doesn't know anything.
Dude, that was my high school dream, honestly, was that.
It's still there. Starcraft 2 is still there. It's still
technically speaking, a possibility.
Well, Gandhi, gotta love that you love GSL. Alright.
Lord knows there needs to be new blood in the GSL.
Alrighty. So I'm clicking play. We're just gonna have it play. I think some background. I think
good. At this point, I thought even Artosis said it. The game should have been over at this point.
I think it's just
win conditions been met. I was so excited.
So the little casters, they ran this bit. I don't know if that he's good at prepping, but I think the other side of the coin is that no one knows what Prince does. I mean, they might. I don't know how much.
Nobody knew exactly how to.
They didn't know what mock. They didn't know he's gonna throw out. They didn't know he's gonna throw out on the stage. And I like it. I think you first come into GSL and you're fucking cheesing day one, game one.
First game.
I like it.
First game of the day against probably the greatest Terran player of all time. It's so funny. And I wonder what his idea was if Maru didn't proxy the barracks. Like if he just threw a barracks up at the front like normal.
Would he go the charge lots?
Blind. No, he did this blind. He put that pylon down before even going up the ramp.
He would have done his build too. For build.
No. I'm saying when his probe got over there at the beginning of this game, he didn't go up the ramp. Oh. He didn't see what was up Maru's ramp until much after.
And we can see, I think this is a great game. I think we can see Dirty Cheeser. And he gets pretty far, but I think Maru has the heart of the champion. That's why he fucking won. Like, I think we're right here.
I think that cannon placement at home is so bad, I thought. Also, this part breaks my heart.
So I'm pausing it right where he fails to trap them in.
Oh. The block off would have been so high.
This is where he
my god.
The fact that I think Maru's just so fucking good that he came back from this. Like, look at this shit. He's down. He has 9 workers, had to lift off his base. And then he comes back with just one fucking Gagu.
He's in that weird kind of like gold league situation. Like this is what happens at like every lower level game is if somebody does this and then the Terran's like, I can just leave. I'm out of here. It's not an issue.
I think it's interesting that
he should have started a gateway a lot sooner.
I think there's a few things he could have done
in this area.
Hindsight, I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Like after so I'm at 2530. I think he reacted a little late for the cannon on top, the upper range cannon. I thought it was really good, but I think like at this moment you can see that he's kind of like he didn't transition quick enough because his main base, like he needs stalkers out. But
he couldn't stop Maru finishing the factory. The factory finishing before everything lifted off was massive. He couldn't snipe that SFV or that SCV. Sorry,
but I think this game shows that Prince has a very good understanding of the game at a high level.
This is so fucking cool to do this in your first game of GSL. Like, this is hilarious.
I think we should. I think game 1 he should have won. I think everyone agrees. But I think
easy win. Should have been easy
Maru
win.
is. I think any lesser player would have lost. I think any lesser Terran would have just been like, game 2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
I think once you see, I think a lot of players. I think once you see the 3 cannons go down, when you're a lot of other players, you just say GG. You don't even play it out.
So he puts the.
It's hilarious.
Oh, the reason why he lost, like I forget what happens when he puts down the second Nexus. Let's scroll that.
Oh, when he expands Maru's main.
Yeah, I think there's like a few.
He did it. He was really
close. Oh, he didn't recall his probes. He couldn't recall them because Maru put a fucking bunker at his entrance. All right, so there you go.
Game late when he did Stalker that was doing harassment. I think he blew the recall there.
I think I don't think he expected to be in the game at this point. I think he kind of expected to win.
It should have been over.
Yeah. Well,
which is really the theme for all of Prince's games is that they should have been over.
Small mistakes.
Or before they end. Yeah.
Small adjustments, he wins that. All right, let's go to game 2.
It's nervous mistakes, too.
Alrighty.
Game 2 is sick.
I like game 2. I think it's, I don't know how popular the build. I don't give a shit. No, I'm not going to talk about builds being popular.
The impression I got from Mitosis was that this build was popular a while ago and not for very long.
Yeah,
which is why I'm really glad he brought it.
I don't have a decade of high-level experience.
Yeah. I was telling you this earlier, but it looked like Parting's Blink all in, I think.
Parting ran every. Did he run that?
It was his only build. It was his only build. I think in the set against Maru last season, the games he won, he did that build, and the games he lost, he
the
did
good boy. I think
I love that that's his Twitch URL.
Is showing some interesting builds. I like that. I don't know if he has stain power. I don't know. I'll be looking forward.
When does he hit in this game?
The second
he
one?
hits at like
225
early time. Yeah, in the second game. In game time? Okay,
yeah,
I should move back
forward a little.
Alrighty,
so
I'm at 330.
So he gets his first.
He hits before 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then
oh, I forgot he let the Hellion and the Reaper through. He didn't even play that clean.
No, at 4:35 he goes out. With
okay.
That's where, and that's 3:30. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Mario did something weird. He canceled the bunker, so he could put the siege tank there.
That's what kind of fucked him. I didn't think he knew what he was going. This guy, I think he's probably thinking he's going.
No,
Stalkers.
He's 100%. He's 100% prepping for the Blink build.
I think it's
which makes sense.
That he put his zealots. He made the zealots go straight into the SCVs.
Into the SCVs.
Yeah.
The siege tank splash damage did hit kind of the SCVs. I thought it wasn't going to work once I saw him do that.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked he pulled this one out.
he got an SCV on top of the tank, which was huge. I really thought. I mean, Maru did eventually hold this, but he killed so many workers.
Oh yeah,
Okay, this is going to be.
He
loses the warp prism, and it makes me so mad.
He does.
Is that
Prince
right?
in all of his games, like right there, you got it sniped.
All of his longer games, he loses it, and then that STV putting them on hold, so smart.
It's hard.
This is a really fun game. I didn't expect Prince's games to be fun because one of the problems with StarCraft 2 as an esport is when the skill gap is as big as it is between Prince and Maru, the games aren't fun. It's just a stomping and it's never competitive unless someone like Prince does something insane, which he did. And I also think he's just better than anybody could have expected.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, he had to hustle. How old is he? How old is Prince?
What? I couldn't tell you. I have no
facts. So we don't look up facts.
I have to assume.
Oh, they have that age.
25.
They have that age nonsense. It's very.
I think by 22 you have to go to the military, except if you have some kind of exemption. And being a pro StarCraft player means you can put it off. They let you.
That's sick.
Which is hilarious. It's just so funny.
Yeah, so
they let you put it off.
Yeah, so
he's early 20s.
Yeah, so I'm still playing the second game. So the second game, I think the Cinepause is he gets that drop in and just does too much damage for Maru to recover. And he plays it out.
After the first attack, it was free. Yeah, he just had to make no mistakes, and he did.
In game 3, I kind of forget game 3 because
Game 3, he went for the Stargate, and it didn't do anything. I don't like opening Stargate against Terran. Not that I know what to do, but I didn't think that was good.
Yeah, because he pops out an Oracle, and I think Maru just shows he's a much better player at this point. I think
Maru wasn't afraid of Prince still.
No,
which I really think he should have done.
Should have repeated
another cheese. He should have repeated. Yeah, honestly, repeat game 1.
Repeat the cheese. I don't know.
If you're Maru, you're thinking he's not gonna repeat game 1. He's not a psychopath.
I do like Artosis and Tasteless bit that he has the moral victory, and I agree.
He really did. Well, because he threw game 1. Yeah, honestly. I'm watching the Hellion attack, and it's so depressing. He loses so many probes.
Yeah, so that's just popping up for me. Yeah, it's just I think it's the issue with the Stargate. He has He has an Oracle.
What are you gonna get from the Stargate? Is Maru really not going to be prepared for your Oracle? I just don't think. When you're playing somebody that much better than you, which Maru is like leagues ahead of Prince, for sure.
Yeah.
If you're playing somebody that much better than you, you can't open standard and expect to be on even footing. The game is over after that Hellion drop. He's down. And his worker is completely gone. Nah, it's over.
And there goes Prince. All right, let's move on to the next set of matches. I'm gonna go find them, whoever they are.
That was so exciting, though.
We'll go back to him. We're going to go back to him. We're going to talk about it.
Really watching the groups, but the groups themselves have just kind of been a bunch of 2-0s.
Oh, gross.
I'm like, I just like GSL enough to where the quality of games doesn't matter too much for me. I just kind of like seeing it, like seeing the results.
This is the best group so far.
This was the best group so far for sure.
I think the Prince future is very. I'm gonna be very hopeful. Hopefully, he can fix up some of those smaller mistakes. Anyways, Scarlet versus high-end fashion brand Armani. I'm like 230 in. I don't really remember.
You're 230 into the game.
Yeah, we skip. He's just getting building bases, building goggles. Right. I don't really know.
This game, I remember they basically had the same opening. Like literally, if you look at the production tab, it's like same amount of drones, Baneling Nest, Queen, Zergling Speed. This was just super standard. This is the game where Armani goes for the Nidus stuff.
Yeah,
which I'm really surprised
I liked
didn't end the game.
I like that his positioning and his breaking up the armies. I thought it was neat.
It worked out so well for him. I thought. I didn't think it was going to do anything, and it was going to be an auto tap out. But he spread her really thin.
I think
which was fun.
Throughout this group stage showed some pernicious attitude. It's very.
I like that.
Yeah,
I love that word.
She felt like she stayed in there a little longer than other people would have. I don't know. I don't know if she'll go far. How far did she place in last season 2?
She almost made a round of 8 last season, and she was not playing well. She was just like cheesing, and it was working. So when she opened standard in this game, I was really surprised. But
yeah, I think so. Who won last season? Ty? Yeah, right.
TY. His name's TY.
His name is Ty.
His name is not Ty. His name is TY.
Is there? No, it's Ty.
No, they say TY. His name is not Ty.
What does it stand for? Ty.
I think it's like his name.
Oh.
His name's like Tae Young, so he goes by TY.
And then Kier, Party, the good boy, GG, and then Innovation. I think okay. I think I'm
that was the top 4.
I'm just getting myself acquainted so I can now better understand Group E, where Armani, I just lacked the grit. Simple as that. Armani lacked the grit to win. That's why Armani
I loved what he did game 2. I loved what he did game 2.
We done with game 1. Nice, simple. I mean, there's really not that much to talk about in game 1.
It was fun. It was a fun game. I love the Nidus. It went on for a while.
We're going to game 2.
Game, yes, Proxy Spire. That's really the whole game. Proxy Spire. So funny.
I like
so funny.
I like a little cheese. I think you see a lot of success with cheese in group stages. Gotta.
Oh yeah, it's just so funny to do that. To use that Overlord to spread creep and make a building there. It's just. Well, what's crazy is that she almost saw it. She rallied some of her units up there for a counterattack, and she almost saw it.
This game of all.
They were definitely exciting. This was. Had it not been for Prince just being an absolute psychopath in the Maru set, I think this would have been the set of the night for sure. But you can't get any better than Prince cannon rushing off the rip. Which is still that's so funny.
I love YouTube chat. I'm just glancing at it, and they're talking about driving manual cars. You can tell something about the Starcraft.
Are they really?
Game. Yeah, you can talk about They're talking about Donald Trump and manual cars. Starcraft general chat. It's infectious.
YouTube chat is funny. And the Prince, this guy says Armani is Italian gamer.
This guy's saying Artosis OnlyFans is. I don't really chat. Artosis OnlyFans is fire. I've been watching.
Imagine posting about weed in the year of our Lord 2020 is transgressive when half the population in the U.S. has access to legal cannabis for recreation or medicinal purpose. Who types that out? Who types that out?
Let's get that person on the show.
All right, takes the time to do that.
So we're in game 2. Yeah, 6 Spire play.
That's all you could say. Just really fun surprise Spire. That's it.
Let's move on.
And it's straight up. Let's
talk about.
That's why I'm so mad about game 3.
Yeah, Let's talk about game 3 and talk about the hot button issue of what was that? Why do that?
If
there's better cheeses.
Okay, I think we can concede that we don't know anything about the game.
Yeah, but I want to say, why build fucking drones? If you're, I like a classic secret base. There's better places for it's not a secret base. I don't think that's a real strategy people play.
Well, I guess on that map, if you look in the mini map, the natural 4th base would be the one that's kind of to the right of the main base. You kind of see how it's tucked in that little pocket there. So I guess taking the 5th, you would think, yeah, they're not going to see this.
I know in her post.
But when I saw that, I thought the idea was build roaches from there and then have them stream into the third base. And then spread creep and get spine crawlers and then build queens from there and have them walk over. She did that against Rogue last season, so I thought it was going to be that build. And I guess she got cold feet or something.
Well, what in her interview, what happened? I don't know what her build was, but what went wrong was that she was supposed to have a second queen up in her main to kill the scouting Zergling. So he wanted scout.
Okay, he scouted it.
Yeah, he scouted something strange, and then
that makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, he saw things were fishy in the main, and then from there the game's just over.
I like the idea of it, but it didn't go out.
Absolutely.
Didn't go out well.
I guess what was really disappointing for me, I don't know if you agree, but I think had she just played this game straight up, I think she was playing better than Armanian wins, because game 2, she really only lost to the Proxy Spire. In game 1, she played super standard and defensive and won. And I feel like she just did that again, she'd win.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing in the Group E stage is that Scarlet, I think, plays reactively in these games and just wins through grit. Like with the Prince match. Yes, I mean, there's not much to say about the Scarlet Armani series.
She's just better.
Yeah, just
like with the Rogue series last season, she cheesed the fuck out of him, like grimy shit. And so it was like when she went for cheese every single map that series, it made sense because Rogue's a better player. Rogue's amazing.
Yeah, if you're better.
But in this series, Armani's just not better than her. Armani's very good. He was the 2nd seed for some reason, but I don't think I don't know why she felt compelled to proxy.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's in that way. If she does 12 pool, all in, pull the drones.
I'm all about fun cheese. I want the viewer experience cheese to be the best, and that's
it
was weak. I don't like it. It had no heart. I like Prince. I like people with heart.
Seeing the 3 drones pop out of that hatchery.
It's weird. Like I get
heartless.
I remember maybe if you go like build spine crawl. I don't know. Who cares? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was just confused. Like I can't even.
We're moving on
to the fact that I don't have anything to say about it because I was just confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm too lazy to research it, so we're not.
That's right. We don't know enough about Starcraft.
We're not gonna figure it out. All right. Okay. So we're at Scarlet versus Prince, game 1. The fucking cannon.
Oh, are you gonna just skip Maru and Armani? You're just gonna skip the winners match?
Yeah, does it matter?
No, Maru rolled.
It doesn't matter. Well, yeah,
BCs were sick. That's all you gotta say.
I do like VCs. Whenever a battlecruiser goes
down.
I'd
actually can we discuss Maru's interview?
What was Maru's? I mean, I just skipped over the game because it was so short.
Right.
I didn't even know I skipped over.
Can you get us a
got
still of Maru in his interview?
I got Maru on his interview. It's going on right now. It's live.
Okay. We need to talk about how surprised I was at Maru's height. That is a small man.
It also led me to research South Korean's height, which I honestly think, all right, it's a lot higher than I thought it'd be. The average male is 5'7" in Korea.
That's like international standard.
Yeah, and then I was like, wait, what the fuck? Because then I looked at Japan. I remember one day I looked at Japan's height, and they're 5'2". The men there. That's 5 inches. Simple math.
That's a 5-inch difference. I think
that's a whole goddamn.
It's not okay.
You can get 2 feet of Subway sandwich for $10. You slip that in half, you got a foot.
I think outside of whatever xenophobic stereotypes that have just been blasted into us,
I just didn't know. I'm stating.
I think somebody so scary in terms of the game, and so like you saw the way he just dicked Armani down.
Yeah.
To see him kind of and just so small and like reserved.
Maybe she's wearing heels. Let me see an interview. What other? Do we have any other interviews today?
This is just some kind of weird way for you to try to look at her feet. This is a weird roundabout way to justify.
I have no interest in feet. Quote me on that.
I don't know.
I'm indifferent to feet. I think they're.
You had a pretty long bit about Subway in terms of feet. Not even.
Well, yeah, that's because I didn't get my two $5 footlongs today because my Subway didn't fucking have the deal. I love how
interested he looks in this interview. Yeah, they didn't have it. He doesn't care.
So I'm going to the end. We're skipping ahead. I'm sorry, everyone, to look at the height of everyone.
Analyze everybody's height.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, in the Scarlet interview, and the translator, who I don't know who, they're slightly taller than her. Slightly. I think she's just wearing some massive heels. Anyways, all we have to say about that Terran Z game, TZ.
Okay.
So we're moving on to Scarlet versus fucking Prince.
I just can't believe he did it again off the rip.
What?
Off the rip.
With heart. Playing with fucking heart.
It's so ballsy.
I'm gonna be honest here.
Right off the rip.
I love the lockout. I mean, this is a clean fucking cannon match. This is a man who's put hours in.
Oh yeah. Oh
God,
yeah. What's your in-game time?
1:25.
Okay, we're really close.
Like he does this sick ass. Like I wish I had the skill of
this was thorough. This was absolutely thorough. He was perfect at this point in the game.
God, this is series. He should have won the series.
Funny. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but he absolutely threw this series away, which is crazy.
It is
to be so close to eliminating Scarlet in your first GSL.
I mean,
and really, he should have beat Maru. He really should have beat Maru.
He should have, but he didn't.
Somebody in the YouTube chat, all caps, where are the Europeans at?
Is Scarlet the only European in GSL?
No, she's from Canada, and she's been living in Korea for the last 5 years. So.
I thought she was
I think he's just looking for some of his boys in the chat.
Is there any Westerners besides Scarlet in GSL? I don't know.
No, there's no Westerners in GSL.
Oh, wow.
I think Neeb was in GSL once. That's it. Well, I guess Scarlet. There's nobody from the West who moves out to Korea just to do GSL.
Oh, why not?
Oh, Estrella. Sorry.
If you want to be the best, you have to be where the best is.
Estrella. Estrella is an American who moved to Korea for GSL.
Okay, I respect that hustle.
I forgot about Estrella. But yeah, I was really worried for Prince a couple of points in this game. And it would have been so sad if he lost this game.
I mean, I feel like the Prince Scarlet series was just a lot of back and forth and disappointment.
It was so fun. But I will get to that point in the game, but when she pulls all the drones to try to hold this off, I was a little confused. I thought she could have waited. I thought she could have pulled up more Ravagers for sure.
The one thing I want to make a point of, he hardwalled himself in.
Oh, yeah.
Which is just, whenever someone it's playing with heart. That's all you need. how I play. Prince is my spirit animal.
I'm just so happy he was cool because the other newcomers just were not cool.
Were they just
like
play macro and lose?
There was 3 new guys, 3 newbies, I think, all Protoss. Zune, Estrella, and Prince. Zune got absolutely wiped. Just was not close, and it was sad.
Ooh.
Estrella had good ideas, and that was exciting. And then Prince was just on another level.
Yeah, I just feel like overall
he kind of looked like a ladder troll. He looked like he was just a troll who came in and was like, "I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want."
I think that's the attitude you have to have. I think if you're going in it first time, I think I hope if everyone wants to hire me as a GSL coach, I'll do it for free. I'll do it for $10 an hour, not free. And I'll just tell him if your first time in, you gotta cheese. I think that's an icebreaker. You're not gonna fucking win. So you might as well have people have a little fear in you, and setting him up for the next stage, like next season. People are gonna be like, "Ooh, this Prince guy." I do think he needs to work on his micro though. Clear points in his micro.
We don't know enough about him to know
if he has good micro. Like, is this
if he has good micro and was just nervous, or if he doesn't have good micro.
Or with his big ass fucking brain, this is his limit.
Yeah, I still can't believe
he wins.
He won that game because he almost threw it. He was close to losing that.
Yeah, so I'm starting the new game at 125 again.
Yeah.
So get to it. Tell me when you're there so I can play it.
I'm getting there.
Azalea's very hard to take care of, as you can see right there.
Is that the one to your right? Okay, you can. No, I'm at 125.
All right, starting it in 3, 2, 1. I hope we're off by a few seconds.
I think we are. What happened this game?
I don't know.
Oh my god, he should have won this game. No, yeah, he should have won this game.
Yeah, he should have won most of his games.
He should have won. He should have 2-0'd. He literally should have 2-0'd.
This is the one where he does Archon drops?
No, he tried that in game 3. He opened DT and it was really bad, and then he tried Archon drops, and they just did
yes.
His Archon micro was kind of cute though. But do you like how when I'm just looking at the computer, I kind of my hands go into telephone position? Just naturally.
Because you have a problem. You have an addiction.
I have a facial and oral fixation. So I need a jewel.
I have mine still. Like, there's like a part of me like I want to get addicted to nicotine. When I saw my my abbot, my landlord's a monk. I saw him pull up. I see in the corner of my eye, like so. For everyone who doesn't know about my living situation, which is all of you, all non-existent. I live in a house, and then there's the main compound, and one of the entrances you can. When I'm sitting down on my couch, I have a small window, and I just have the perfect vantage to see the entranceway. And I normally don't. And he likes to watch the sunset. He likes to do that. And
that's cute.
And I saw like a flash of light, like a flame. And so like my eye, I was like, what is he doing? And so I'm smoking his ciggy. I'm like, you're allowed to do that? Apparently. You can't drink though.
Can monks drink? No drinking?
Not on temple because not on temple grounds. So I don't know if they can.
But he could walk down. He can walk down over by you and drink.
I can't. Well, you can drink inside my unit, but I'm not allowed to drink outside.
Because priests, they love alcohol. They're alcoholics.
I mean, if I'm devoting myself to God, I might as well have a few.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I'm trying to remember how Prince gets ahead in this game because he opens Stargate.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she went Muta.
Oh, that's what happened.
And he hard made Phoenix.
Oh, I actually really liked his play right here. I think that was really impressive to me. I think his reactions. I think to his builds. God.
to go hard Phoenix was insane.
And the other thing he did, I thought really stood out to me this game, and made him eventually lose the game, is that he didn't really upgrade anything. He just went straight production for early in.
He kept trying to close out the game, and the longer that went on, the further she got ahead. And that was the unfortunate part. Oh my god. It's the theme of the whole day for him, is keep your warp prism alive.
Yeah, if he
come on. I texted you every time it happened, and like the first time was like already like a huge surprise and a big mistake. Like that shouldn't be happening.
Yeah,
but it's just this game.
If he polished off that micro, that Phoenix, what are they?
Warp prism. The word you're looking for. Warp prism.
Boop, 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 boop. I think that's
he wins.
So my question is, all the lore buffs in the chat, where do the zealots come from? Are they like sitting in a waiting room somewhere and they get teleported in, or are they conjured up? Are they like a artificial being?
The Protoss units have lore, like when.
So where does the zealot come from?
I don't know.
Is there like a waiting room of like 10?
I played the campaign in Wings of Liberty once for like 5 minutes.
Gandhi God, tell me, do you know if the zealots are in the waiting room, or are they like like clones? I don't know.
Is it worth playing the what's it called, the campaign? Do you think?
No.
I think it's co-op campaign. Do you want to play it together? Learn about the universe, Starcraft universe.
Not really. My understanding of like the beginnings of like Starcraft is there's two, like, so there's Warhammer 40K. I think Blizzard was trying to make an RTS for them, so it's very similar to Warhammer. But then they're like, something happened, so then they made their own game, and that's why it's like I was reading something about like Warhammer. I'm like, wait a second, this looks familiar, and it's just edgier Starcraft.
Okay, are you at the point of the game where the warp prism is flying over, right?
I'm at 631.
Okay, yeah, we're at the same point of the game.
So the charge is complete.
He is so good at finding those spots that are completely blind to warp in at. Like Mario did not have vision of that. Scarlet, no vision of that. He just knows how to do
and then he does his little Archon drop in.
Oh my god!
What do you think about the You said something earlier about the Archon macro.
His Archon micro was good here. After the first wave, I thought there's no way he gets anything done here, and then to pull both Archons back, warp it again, and then he does it again. I was shocked at how much damage he got done, and then he loses the Warp Prism to Queens.
Yeah, so it kind of happened off screen, so I didn't really get to see how he chunked so much damage, but like that spore did a little damage to him. But yeah, that's I think kind of the turning point of the game here. Oh, clearly, if he didn't lose that, he would have won.
No, okay, no. It should have been the turning point of the game. Everybody in the chat's going oof, pog, GG.
Chat is right.
Somebody in YouTube chat, all caps, Prince should walk into traffic.
I do like his response here, though. I like his response. He
double Stargate. So he's going to be triple Stargate production. It was amazing. He saw the Spire and he decided to go triple Stargate. Phoenix.
And then you see Scarlet here, who gets a little bad scout.
She doesn't see the other two Stargates. Yeah. She just sees the one. And she sees the Templar archives she already knew about. Yeah. Does not see the second Stargate.
Now, I don't know if pro play gets at this high of level, where he had a few Phoenixes off to the side, as you can see. And he had one just standing there. Did he let the one stand there because he knew the scout was going upwards? And I don't know.
I wonder what number of
Phoenix is like what what pulls off the hand? Like is it 4?
Mm-hmm. What number of Phoenix does Scarlet see and go, oh my god, it's Mass Stargate, without seeing the Stargate? I think she only saw 2, and then a third popped out. There's no way for her to know.
And the other,
this is the same story as the Armani game. No way for her to know the Spire. No way for her to know this is Triple Stargate.
The other unfortunate thing in this game is when he moves out the Phoenixes is when Scarlet. Well, Scarlet sees.
I know.
Scarlet sees the Phoenixes, and then the Mutas. Are those Hydralisk? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a slight flub for sure. There's no reason for him to move the Phoenix out to the Roaches. I think
just
his ground army.
Like right now, as you can see here, like he has to.
I mean, look, he gets all the mutas, but he loses what 25 workers?
Yeah, that's
just 22.
Yeah, I think this is why he didn't.
I thought he was dead.
Yeah. Well, the game's over there.
The game's over there, but then he just attacks, and then he just should have won at this point, which is hilarious.
There's a few points even in this position. There's a few points in this game where Prince should have won.
He should have won with this attack. He loses his Warp Prism. Just watch that Spore Crawler that's kind of near the Archons. Watch it shoot the Warp Prism down. Because he's got money to warp in. The game's over at this point. He has enough Phoenix to pick up every single Hydralisk that comes out.
Yeah. How did Scarlet get out of this?
He should not have lost this game. He loses the Warp Prism. You see? It's getting shot down by a Spore Crawler right now. And he just...
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Oh!
She moved it over, and he loses it. Game should have been over. Because another warp-in would have happened right now. He's got enough gas for a few Archons.
Yeah.
He's still getting a lot done because his Phoenix still have energy. Now he's only got 5 of them. And then at this point, you think, well, now the game's over.
Yeah, because Scarlet has 67 workers to 46.
Still, you think to yourself, now it's over. And now she's on +2 melee. Somehow, this next attack, again, should have killed. I don't know how he could be so far behind and then so far ahead and then so far behind.
I think with a little polish on Prince, and this is a terrifying man. A lot of points.
You keep your Warp Prism alive, and you beat 2 of the best players in the world in your first ever GSL, and all of a sudden you're a star. I mean, he's still amazing.
I am intrigued. That's what I am.
Okay, so in this attack, he keeps the Warp Prism back. He's already like, I'm fixing my prior mistakes. I'm not going to let this happen again. And he keeps it alive for a good amount of time and just bullies his way through. He kills so many workers. And he's doing like conservative warp-ins in the back. And then he just flies it over a couple spores. And again, he loses it. It's just so
I wonder if he ever gets back in the game and just like, fuck warp.
A Hydra. 3 Hydras come over. Oh, she gets it. Oh my god.
He needs to grind out that Warp Prism. He needs to just start running.
He just
games. And it's a slow.
I can't believe that this happens.
It's a slow loss. I think game 3. Are we done with game 2?
I kind of want to see it through just because
we'll see it through. Will be our main. It's very disappointing.
I mean, because this is the game of the night, right? This is 100% the game of the night.
Yeah. Well, I think just excitement coming in because you think, oh shit, he almost beat Maru. It was kind of
the excitement. The excitement of. Excitement of not only, whoa, is Prince legit, and oh my god, Scarlet's going to go 0-2 this season and get knocked out in the round of 24. All of that.
What did Scarlet place last season?
Oh my god. She almost got out of her second group to make the round of 8. She just barely didn't make it out of her group.
Just barely.
This hold position on the lurkers. I told you. I texted you. I said he has no odds.
This lurker. Yeah, that's like these are small things. Small things.
No obs. No reason for him not to have an obs.
I hope these are first day jitters.
God, he was so close.
Like and
then he goes immediate fleet beacon. I love his ideas. That's the best part about him is the man has brain. The man has the brain that I like.
Yes, his micro is.
It's just
he's running
little mistakes.
This Archon drop. I think game 3 I think game 3 though. I think we see him kind of like commit a little too hard to the DTs.
Game 3 was the same thing as game 3 with Maru, where he goes for a more typically standard opener. And it's like, no. Do what got you there. Be weird.
Yeah.
You're not in these games because you're okay. Prince is really good, but he's not in these games because he's the same caliber of player. He's in these games because he's being weird. He's being weird. Yes. He's making hard reads, and just do that. Do not go.
Core competency.
Up. He's yes. It's the exact opposite problem with Scarlet in the Armani series. She had no reason to cheese. Play straight up. Prince, all the reason in the world to keep it weird and keep going. He should have done it.
And I think it's just the fundamentals of Scarlet right here. Look at the creep spread. It's just no observer. Like he's just wasting his time right here.
He gets himself into another position pretty soon where I thought, oh my god, he might actually steal this one. He gets a really good flank on the lurkers, which I didn't think was possible. Also, why is he letting her spread this much creep?
Because he doesn't like observers.
She's all over the place. Look at the map. The map is purple.
I
still can't believe
doesn't like observers.
He hates them. He absolutely hates detection.
I like the carriers. I like that. I like that transition.
I love the carriers, but he never gets ground upgrades either. I mean, he's just too far. Oh.
I will say it. Vipers are bullshit.
I hate the Viper. The Viper pulls make me so sad.
It's just bullshit. That fact that you can get energy from buildings, it's bullshit.
As the noobs that we are, it's very easy to just see Vipers and go, I don't like that. They suck.
I quit every single game when I see a Viper. When I see a Viper, I just exit the game.
Okay. How does he? Because this should have been a killing attack. I don't know how he cleans this up.
Well, the armies are similar. 113.
The armies are. Yeah, but
I mean more upgrades. 2-2.
Yeah, he has no ground upgrades.
Yeah,
he's behind. He has zero ground upgrades. Somehow he gets a flank on this, and I don't know how. He comes around from the back, and he gets this sandwich, and it just worked.
And the Vipers were out of combat too.
Oh my god, you're right. The Vipers were completely out of position
because she sent them back to get energy.
I don't know if you saw, but the Corruptors sniped his Warp Prism in that fight. The Warp Prism kind of flew over, was like about to hang out, and then they sniped it. So I think here he's literally in a I can almost push it and win this spot, and then no Warp Prism. And then the rest of the game, it's just he never gets close enough. Artosis spends the whole time talking about how he needed Storm or Disruptors like 5 minutes ago. And it's sad because he should have won this game, but this was a really fun game.
I like when Artosis streams.
This was really, really fun.
He doesn't say anything. He looks intensely in this camera. And he does not have a flattering camera angle. He does not. It's like right like this.
Mm-hmm. You get like his scowl. It's like this.
There's this other RTS player. What's his name? He does Warcraft. Grubby.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was watching him because I was like, "Ooh!" Warcraft.
Oh my god! You know, Grubby used to be a top Starcraft pro.
Yeah,
too.
But he wasn't as good as he is in Warcraft because they're different games.
No, he was. Yeah,
because Warcraft.
When I came back to Starcraft, I thought it was really funny. He went back to Warcraft. Yeah, he's top player.
Well, yes.
Starcraft, he was good, but never.
Warcraft is more of a micro game.
Is he still good at Warcraft?
Well, it's a dead game.
Is he still good at that game?
So
like,
he was kind of gaining a resurgence. There's a resurgence in the community because everyone's like, yeah, we're getting a new fucking game. Everyone's gonna come back, and then they ruined. And then they shot. Like,
everyone got.
Then Blizzard executed them in the street and made the game harder to play. Like, you have to pirate it to play. I don't know if they fixed it, but all that momentum. Like, I was getting into it. I'm like, ooh, I want to get into Warcraft 3.
Yeah, you told me about it. I knew when it was coming out. So
yeah, I knew it was coming out, but I'm not an idiot. You don't just buy a game; you see what people say, and then people are like, "This is fucking retarded. This game is just awful." They ruined it because there's like there's a little grassroots movement.
Oh, you want ribs? It had momentum. No, thank you.
Ribs.
It had momentum for sure.
Yeah.
4th of July ribs.
So he's kind of
that game is so funny.
To finish this aside, he plays like he has like these twitches or whatever, or like kind of like M2K's Rock.
Yeah, no, I watch Grubby play Start.
Oh, so you know,
I watch him all the time. I'm very familiar.
He ticks. Ticks is the word. Ticks.
He moves his mouth. He's a mouth mover. It's always open. Yep.
I never. I like.
What's his hair situation? Did he go bald in the time I haven't seen him, or does he still have hair?
I don't know. I don't know his hair. I stopped watching Warcraft 3 streamers when the game died. I was like, all right, this isn't.
So you know about his facial tics, but you can't tell me the state of his hair. You can't remember if he had hair or was bald.
No, I just had key takeaway messages.
This is actually my moment of the night is when No Regret comes on stream looking absolutely sweaty.
Was No Regret the white guy?
Yeah.
The unit?
He's so sweaty. The unit. Oh, he's looking so sweaty. I watch his stream. He's a good player. He did not qualify, though.
Oh, well.
He sometimes casts GSL when one of Artosis or Tasteless is out of town for an event.
They're allowed to leave town? I thought Artosis and Tasteless are like actually like chained to the desk. Like, oh, you guys are Starcraft 2 casters. You don't have career options. You are stuck.
To get them at your tournament, you have to shell out so much money. Because or else it's just like, what's the point of us leaving? We can just stay, and it's good, and it's more money.
I love that. I love that bit. I mean, they're the only ones in the fucking like. Who are you gonna get that's up to date with what's going on in StarCraft 2? You're gonna get like two Joe Schmoes like us.
No, that's the thing. A lot of people.
No one cares about StarCraft 2. This is
Artosis and Faceless, they don't play StarCraft 2. They exclusively play StarCraft 1.
No, I mean
StarCraft 1 guys.
Yeah, but you need like a decade knowledge of encyclopedia. Like, yeah, charge lots dropping used to be a build in 2006 and 2007
right.
In the Winter Series. So this isn't the first time me seeing this because I do this for a living.
Okay, I mean, there's obviously people who follow it that much.
All right,
like
the game's starting for me.
Oh, is this game 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you when I get in. Where are you in? I'm in like a minute in.
I just hit a minute. I just hit exactly a minute.
I'll be behind, which is good, so you can play.
We're at the same spot. I mean, game 3 is just straight up. He loses. He just loses.
Yeah,
like there's nothing else to it.
I think the DT. I like the DT play. I think he should have done it. Game 2.
He didn't. No, game 2 he won. Game 2 he did exactly everything. He won somehow. He should have won.
I thought he won. No, he won game 1.
No. I'm saying he should have won game 2.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to change anything about game 2 other than a warp prism and keeping it alive.
I like Dark Templars. I like it when people bring them out. I like
how the timing was off. It was late.
I like how they're cloaked units, and I like how some of them have different weapons. I think that's neat.
Oh yeah.
I think out of the neat factor, Dark Templars are the neatest.
You think they're the neatest unit?
I also like battle cruisers. I think I like Dark Templars, battle cruisers, and I don't know what Zerg I like. I need to think about my Zerg. I don't really build.
I like Banelings.
I forget to build it. I just like
When you were watching GSL, did you get the feeling that like, yeah, I really want to play when you were watching it?
No, I was watching it. It's just like, wow, I'm not very good. There's better things I can use my time like talking about it. It's easier to talk than do.
There comes a certain point in like games where it becomes like professional sports where you're just like, I enjoy this more if I watch somebody who's good at it do it.
It's just like, wow, look how many hours these people put into this. And it's just like, all right, I already lost. See ya. Give me another lifetime.
I will never not be fully convinced that if I spend a year nonstop practicing 8 hours a day, I will be GSL level, just out of sheer willpower. You know,
I just don't think my fingers have it in me. I think it's just like
okay. You're like, my hands are kind of small. What's your hand situation?
I have very small hands. Show me your hands. I have very small
hands. Hold on. Those are hands for children. You have baby hands.
Okay. My hands are meant for, I'll tell you what my hands are meant for. They're meant for delivering livestock. They're small, but I think I have the finger muscle. I work them out every day. So you
have baby.
So you could just get in there and get that little lamb out. Go boop.
You have a little baby. How are you supposed to hold a child with those little baby hands?
With my finger strength.
Do you have good grip strength?
The best in the world. Like people ask me, like the guy who climbed El Capitan.
What's his name?
I forget his name. The guy who free soloed.
He has like a name. Yeah, I know, but what's his name?
Okay, whatever. Okay. Whenever it says something, what's it called? Like an outdoorsy person. I think Chris McCannell is Chris McCannell. I think I cannot get it out of my head. Who is he?
I know this guy's name. I know this guy's name because it's kind of like a nice name. Free solo.
Alex Hammond. Like Richard
Hammond.
I don't think there's
no. It's Honnold.
Is it Honnold?
There is an L in it. I'm looking at it.
Oh,
Alex Honnold. This is not.
Oh, it's Honnold.
Well, it's not at all what I thought his name was.
I like how Alex his first YouTube is. Oh, he's dead. Oh no!
What? Wait, Free Solo died? What do you mean?
What?
Hold on, what?
I don't know if he's actually dead. This is a weird website. Oh,
Alex Honnold. No, he can't be dead.
He's dead.
No. No, he's not dead. I'm on his Wikipedia.
Well, it's not Wikipedia. I'm on. Is he? Newsweek. Free Solo. Oh, he mourns the death. He mourns the death. He mourns the death of someone else. Okay, he's not dead. Is reported has passed away. But this is a weird website. Deaddeath.com. This is an academic source.
I'm on his Wikipedia. He's not dead. I'll scroll down to where his death would be on Wikipedia. Yeah, it's not here because he's not dead.
Dead or kicking?
Alex.
Is he alive? Dead?
He's not dead.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go to his Instagram.
Okay, he's not dead. All right, we've determined it. And now we're talking about the Scarlet Prince DTs.
I mean,
anyways, the guy I'm referencing.
He's never in this game. Prince is never in this game. DT Blink was cute. I was really excited for it, and it did nothing. And it made me sad.
Yeah. What we got?
Somebody in YouTube chat, pretty decent comment. Prince is like Proto Scarlet. He gotta improve the fundamentals to go far in these tourneys. And I think that about sums it up.
That's all we have to say about that one.
Oh, here we go. Cringy idiots making Ben Shapiro tier political commentary in a StarCraft chat, sigh. Who watches GSL on a Friday night and says that?
Poggers. People who like pogs.
Just type poggers. Just type
poggers.
Poggers. Oh, no, I can't watch the rest of this game. I can't watch these swarm hosts. It makes me
Yeah,
sad.
when I lose to
I like
Swarm Host, it makes me
Mhm.
sad. And then it makes me think to myself, why do I play Starcraft 2? And then I don't play it for a while. Hate
Yeah,
Swarm Host.
100% agree. At our
Anti-fun.
level,
I only like people who play
feels that way.
neat units, fun units. I think DTs are fun because they're easy counterplay. You're like, oh, what do you do with DTs? You look at them and they die. But but Swarm Host Nidus, not fun.
It was sad.
Blizzard, get rid of
But
them.
it was.
I don't care about
She had to
structure.
do it.
I don't care
She
about.
had to do it.
I don't care about structural balance. I don't care about any of this. I want cool. It's not cool.
Cool.
It's
They
boring.
don't even look cool. Swarm hosts
No!
are not good units.
Oh, I get this little guy that comes out that shoots shit. Anyways, we're moving on.
Not an attractive unit.
Let's talk about positive about Scarlet. I think Scarlet did well.
I like Scarlet a lot.
Heart of a
one those
champion. Heart of a champion. Alrighty, I'm moving into the second game.
Yep.
I'll be at 322. Or the Scarlet Armani.
322.
The Scarlet Armani. Armani.
In game 322.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also 303.36.
Okay. Why 332? Why 3 minutes and 32 seconds into the game?
Well, I clicked on it, and I'm the one with the stream, so I make the rules.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, I am right. But anyways, like, yeah, watching my Abbott monk smoke a cig.
You can start now. Start now.
3, 2, 1. Made me really want to start smoking. Like, get addicted.
You don't have any more pods, do you? You didn't re-up on pods?
No, I just have enough pipe tobacco to last me a lifetime. And
yeah, but I get it.
But the thing is, if I start vaping, I vape forever. I guarantee you. Like, those jewels are too nice. If I was a high schooler now, I'd be so addicted. It's too easy.
Well, dude, think about it like a couple years ago when they were flavored, when they were delicious.
Yeah, I didn't even have them at its peak.
We were getting off the menthol.
Mentos. It's like this is like I always laughed at high school getting addicted, but like I was like, ooh,
you see why I told you to get it.
Well, I see why you told me to get it, and I know for me and my beer and nicotine love, everyone loves beer and nicotine. I have to go the cigarettes because you have to have like that morning shame where your clothes smell vile, your mouth is vile. You just don't have the cost. Vaping, you have no costs.
I think at least
except for the cancer when you're the cancer when you're 80. Right? What?
That's the problem.
What? It's an addictive substance, and you should stick to 2 or 3.
No, the Juul.
It's also too accessible. It's too accessible.
I would never smoke a sober cigarette.
Oh yeah,
but I would rip a
if I had a Juul right here in my hand, I would.
Yeah,
like
look at what I'm doing with my iPhone charger. You know, I'm holding. I'm fiending.
Wait, are we?
Wait.
Is my love of mineral water because I'm a raging alcoholic?
Okay, so you know how I'm not drinking till MLB starts, which would in total be a little more than exactly a month, like 32 days or something like that.
Yeah,
I've been having like 10 cups of coffee a day.
Yeah, I think I have like a fundamental like substance I need.
Yeah, I need a stimulant, and I was on the Juul website.
Let's pull that up. Talk about the game. Talk about the game. Let's go on the Juul website. Big tobacco targets kids. Yes, I've talked about earlier. If I had mango smoothie nicotine flavored products, I would smoke it and be addicted.
Mm-hmm.
The smoking alternative. Well, we're approximately 1 hour and 16 minutes in, so that means it's our advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
Juul, designed for smokers by smokers, stole that from someone else. That's a clearly as a satisfying. Huh. It's a very interesting word they chose for the satisfying alternative. What does satisfying remind you of?
Hold on, I'm watching the little ad that plays.
Oh. Do you know the difference between...
Scroll back up. So hold on. I'm looking at all these people they're going about their day. Boom, jewel in hand.
My USB.
She just sits out for coffee. Boom, jewel in hand. This guy's having some iced tea with his wife. Boom, jewel in hand.
I love... Can we talk about the word choice of satisfying is 100% because it's similar to safe.
Yes. And you know what? They reiterate it.
Satisfying, safe. Juul was developed as a safe alternative to cigarettes. Juul was developed as a satisfying? I think we know what word they want you to think.
Oof.
There's a community. There's a Juul community.
Working. Okay. I like thinking about this little commercial. If it was a cigarette, how ridiculous that would be. Like the guy doing graphic design on his pad, and then you see his left hand, just cigar. Just lit cigar.
Wait, it would be like I don't know. It's just well, if you watch old timey stuff, Paul, everyone has like a cigarette. Like at all times, you have a cigarette somewhere.
Yeah, but that's like a million years ago. Okay, look, just imagine.
That's so
just imagine. Young, upstart podcaster, chilling. Facial hair, not growing up the face. Young professional. What's that? Lit cigarette in his bedroom? Disgusting. Awful. Get it out.
Bro, with the Juul.
Now, wait a minute. What's this? Young, startup, possibly successful podcaster? Little USB stick in his hand? No.
Let me do my interpretation of this. Let me get my props.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the game while I'm gone. I'm at 9:05.
This is a normal game. It's just a normal ZVZ where Scarlet wins. Let's analyze his movements. He's got a labored feel to him, something in his back. Like he's a small guy, but he looks like he's carrying a lot of weight. And it could be emotional. And I think that's definitely part of it. Oh, beautiful.
I'm not gonna lie, it was an unreasonable time to have nicotine, and then I looked at this Juul, and I was like, and I just...
You want to put it in your mouth?
I instinctively puffed on it. I went like... and like nothing happened. I was like, what? This is bullshit. Like, I want to go out and buy one. God damn, the more we talk about this, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to that idea of cigarettes.
Well, that's part of it too with the cigarette. It's just the repetitive motion. It's like so nice.
Ah, shit. I made you disappear. What did you talk about in the game?
Scarlet won.
Insightful.
She just wins. She just kind of wins this set, and then watching it made me think, well, why not just win the first one, Scarlet? Why not? Why do proxy hatch game 3 in the first set when you could have just done this and won? But I'm happy she won. Armani's cool, whatever. But I'm glad if Prince wasn't gonna get out, then I'm glad she did.
Okay, when do we start talking about how? For the love of God.
I'm done with Group E.
Yeah, we're done.
Looking at this.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with Group E.
Let's be real. Let's be real. The interesting part was Prince. The inspiration for even wanting to talk about Starcraft was Prince.
Yeah, we love Prince. I want to be very clear. I'm the biggest Prince stan in the Starcraft 2 world.
What's crazy is that you were on the Prince train minutes before the group started.
I liked his name. I was like, I like the name, so I'm sticking to it.
Me. You said Prince and Armani getting out of the group. You just look so cool.
No, I said Maru. Do you think...
Oh, you said Maru?
So what do you think is the coolest the cool factor. Where did I put my fucking? I have a double
Hold
decker.
on, let me go to the Jewel website.
Let's have a little. So, what do you think is cooler? I watched a few guys who had like. It's honestly absurd how much nicotine products I have. And I do not smoke. I want them to be very clear.
Well, that's why you have so many, is that you go out and buy them as a bit. What kind of cigarette is that? Where did you have cigarettes? When did you get those? That's like a fresh pack.
I got these like a while ago.
Wait, why didn't we smoke those when we ran out of Juul pods?
Because we were too busy smoking out of these.
Yeah, but I would have ripped like 50 Nats. Nats are almost Juuls.
Wait, where the fuck was it? Oh, like, what do you think is the most ridiculous? Let's go to the 3 here. A Juul.
Dude, I want to get signed up for Juul News and make a Juul.com account.
Is this actually just a Juul podcast? See, or a Siggy, or
Siggy always looks cool.
A pipe.
You just look like you should have like a fedora, and then you just like are always slightly angry at women when you have that.
I can get a fedora. It's just like it's just like
that. Neck beard. Everyone who gets a pipe thinks they're going to be so cool, and they look absolutely.
They're fucking ridiculous. I like the thing though. I really like smoking out of one. That's the danger.
Oh, absolutely.
Just reeks of nicotine.
I love this. I don't think
now
this
to put everything back in my nicotine bag and leave it away.
There's this thing on the Juul website that I like that they definitely added in after the controversy.
That they went out of the way to market towards kids.
Juul was designed with adult smokers in mind.
No, they sat down and like, how do we get them kids addicted to nicotine? Look at this. Worked. You can put this anywhere. It doesn't smell. Look at this.
No.
It's gone forever. I could have like 30 of these. I could have 30 Juuls on me.
Dude, this is $9. How much did you pay for yours? Because this is $9.99 on the Juul website.
For the Juul itself?
Yeah, just for the Juul itself.
Oh man, I spent like 30 or some shit.
Are you serious? Where did you get yours?
I also got pods with it too. 7-Eleven.
That's the thing. This is just $9.99. How do you even buy this?
They want you to buy it. That's why.
Okay, add to your cart. Okay, well, I'm just going to add it to my cart.
It's a lost leader. It's a lost leader. You can't be buying it, Juul. Oh, it's 10.
Why not?
Well, part of me is like, did I just go out and buy a Juul pod? It's 10:56. The answer's no.
Hey. Oh, since quarantine has started, I was looking at like Postmates for a liquor store, and they, from liquor stores, deliver disposable vapes. So I could realistically,
that's fucking absurd.
Postmate
Let's talk about Group F instead of our pending nicotine addiction.
Okay, I'm gonna try to guess Group F. I think I know some of the players in Group F.
I barely understand Starcraft 2. I think I'm gonna run, firing from the hip. I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy. Boop, boop, boop.
I love your passion for it. I think that's great.
I also like how
this is where you pay. A pack of 4 pods is $20.
Yeah,
that seems like a great deal. That seems like an amazing deal.
Vaping's great, Paul.
What's your
I'm so ready to get addiction.
What was your nicotine strength? 5% or 3%?
5%.
Do you have the little box?
No.
You got 5%?
Yeah.
What did you? Yeah.
Yeah, I got 5%. I got 5% nicotine because I remember looking at that. I was like, "What does this even mean?" And then I found out. That's what you do when you read packages. I read it.
Okay. Can I point something out?
Stop talking about Juuls. It makes me want one. The more we talk about Juuls, the more I want to have a raving addiction.
Can I please?
Yeah.
I think you might be really interested in this because you looked at the clock and said, well, it's too late to get a jewel. What if you never had to leave your house to get them? What if you subscribed and saved? Get 15% off jewel pods with auto ship.
Auto?
Regular refills to your door shipped.
I just want a fucking jewel. I want to charge this so I can have. I want. I need a. I need a.
I would do it all night.
Yeah,
I would stay up all night every night ripping.
Yeah, I can't not get addicted to nicotine.
I think it's important to put out there the fact that in terms of willpower, we're 15-year-olds.
Yes. I mean, I've been craving a cigarette. Like what? Nicotine. Okay, nicotine's great.
That's insane that you've been craving a cigarette.
Well, I saw The Monk, and I've been thinking, wouldn't it be kind of nice to sit outside in the pitch black and smoke out of your pipe a little? I'd be like, yeah. Get a little scotch. Maybe I'll do that after this. Anyways, Group F. Hurry up so I can...
do my guesses for who's in Group F?
Yeah, what even is Group F? Group F GSL.
Group F has Trap, a.k.a. your favorite Protoss.
Trap is my favorite Protoss.
Have you ever watched Trap play?
I've never watched Trap play,
I didn't think so because he was one and done. He got seeded into round of 16 last season and then just didn't make it out of the round of 16.
Do you have like a link?
You didn't have any opportunity to watch
up?
I have a link.
It's very hard to find information about the GSL just from casual Googling.
GSL.
Who would have thought?
Season 2, 2020. I'm going to show you.
I'll say it as the second go around of Scarlet versus Armani showed Scarlet as a lot better.
Yeah, which is why I was frustrated that she went for the goddamn the first time around.
Ah shit. Video. There we go.
I just turned off my camera for a second on accident. There's no reason for her to cheese him.
Alrighty, here we are. Season 2, Leaguepedia, Group F, last of the groups.
Hold on, I'm sorry. What pedia?
Liquidpedia. What did I say?
You just said Leaguepedia. you said Leaguepedia.
Team Liquid. Alrighty, we got Trap, Patience, Bunny, and Ragnarok.
Yes. Okay, do you recognize any of these names?
No. I was just gonna start firing. Give me a summary. Give me a summary, and I'll choose.
No. Fire it off.
Fire it off. All right.
Go blind.
Trap's gonna go out, and Ragnarok's gonna get out.
Okay.
I think Trap. I like him. I'm emotionally connected to him.
How? Why?
I like his name. I'm gonna be honest. I like Trap cards, and that's why I think Trap is gonna win.
There used to be a player back in the day. His name was just Yu-Gi-Oh. His name was just Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't know anything about Patience, so I can't say anything. I don't know anything about Bunny. Okay. But I know Ragnarok plays Zerg, and Vipers are broken. Swarm hosts are broken because when I see them in my games, I don't like it. So I exit them out immediately. And I think that's what they will do.
I think that's fair. I think those two are the favorites to get out, honestly.
Really?
So, good job. Yeah, great job.
Damn, I'm a genius.